Good afternoon, everyone. This is Ann Miller French with Angelik Hands here to do this weekend's Oracle card reading. I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from the deck. I'm actually going to do something later today. Deck of cards that I haven't worked with in a while, and this is a favorite for my inner child, my little girl inside, and this is the Magical Unicorns Oracle Cards deck. So I'm just giving the cards a good shuffle. Hope that you're having a great week so far and that you have some fun things planned, or at least some rest and relaxation this weekend, no matter where you're at in the world. I am here in Elkhorn, Wisconsin with my husband, and it's cold. It's very windy. We've had, a little bit of snow and some ice, and it's winter. So I'm definitely looking forward to things warming up. All right. To anyone that's not familiar with me, I am Ann Miller French. I'm the owner and founder of Angelik Hands. I'm a psychic, a medium, an intuitive, quantum life coach, Reiki Master Teacher, quantum energy healer. I work with Reiki, light language healing, quantum energy healing. Offer different workshops. All of my services for coaching, energy healing, and readings are all offered remotely. So take a look at my website, ReikiAngelikHands.com, for more information. That link can be found on the description for today's live. All right, so I'm going to pull first card, second card, and third card. Okay, the first message is love heals fear. Love that, the unicorn, and then we have that big cat energy. This is the power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. So, if you have never heard that expression, I'm going to make sure I get this right. Anger is grief's bodyguard. So if you know someone that's angry all the time or that reacts by having outbursts, they're actually they're carrying a lot of grief, very sad. It may not appear that way on the outside, especially if it's being projected at you. But if we, take a step back and look at, okay, what's the situation? Why is this coming up? And knowing that, I talk about this a lot, we are creating everything from the inside out. To even ask yourself the question, when have I felt angry about something but wasn't able to express it? Or do I have sadness? What emotions are still unresolved? Where am I still holding on to fear? And I know even yesterday I was, noticing with like this full moon energy that we've been in for the past, few days, different things that I said, you know what, I'm ready to let this go now. I'm ready to let this go now. Just different things that came up. So while I was awake, while I was asleep, different things were releasing. And, everyone is a mirror outside reflecting something back. So really take a look at, where you still have unresolved fears. If you feel anxiety, if you feel depression, you feel sadness, know that, you know, I have that. I've shared this message last week, I believe. I'm going to share it again. I have that tattooed on my forearm, which is only love is real. And um, such great healing going on, for our planet, for the collective right now. So a lot of different things coming up, a lot of different emotions. Try not to take, someone else's projections or, how they're reacting to a situation. Try not to take it personally. I know it's easier said than done, especially if it's, your intimates, your closest relations, your partner, your significant other. Just holding loving space for yourself, creating safe space within. And for each and every one of us, we're all being guided to go within, to love those aspects of self and know that if there's still something that is, vibrating lower than love, taking a look at, okay, where am I still checked out? What am I still afraid of? What am I afraid to lose? What am I afraid to look at? And going deeper, looking within, and going back to that message, heals fear, love conquers fear. You may be challenged, you might find that things come up in layers, and it's just really continuing to have that uh, daily practice of self-awareness, perhaps working side by side with a coach, working side by side, having some energy healing sessions done to look at, why is this coming up? Where do I feel stuck right now? Where am I taking 10 steps forward, 10 steps back? And really getting to the root of what's trying to get your attention. The next card is love from your parents. And it's like a mama unicorn with a baby unicorn, very sweet. It says, no matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. And if you, I, I found that when I started to take a step back and say, okay, I chose these experiences, I chose these parents, I chose these family dynamics before I even incarnated into this body and decided what I was going to experience when I was still pure source energy, a soul energy, and said, okay, these cast of characters are going to help my soul to evolve. And if you find that there's different things coming up for you where you find that you're being triggered, or you don't feel like you're getting the love or the attention, you don't feel seen or heard, you feel disrespected, you have sadness, you have anger, you have grief, all these different things are literally a cry for help from within, to take a look at, going back to that awareness and you know acceptance of all of you, saying all of me, and taking a look at, where am I still in judgment, what part of me am I still rejecting. And when we look at anyone outside of us, even our parents and the dynamics, knowing that our parents, our guardians, they did the best that they could. They're doing the best that they could. And a lot of things that, we find from generation to generation, there's different things where certain things are carried on. There's a lot of things that are, learned behavior. Then there's certain things where, we have to ask ourselves, okay, do I want to continue to do this, or do I want to change this? Am I the person that's coming into this lineage to break this pattern or to change this? What is it? But you know knowing that everyone, whether it's our parents, our guardians, loved ones, your closest intimates, your coworkers, colleagues, everyone is doing the best that they can. And based on where someone is at, is going to really show how much love a person has for themselves, how much love they're projecting out, and if they're able to take that love in. So hopefully this message makes sense. I really feel like it's even much deeper, like there's deeper layers to this. Right, so the last card is hello and goodbye. And it says, you'll soon see that this change will make things better. So a lot of changes going on for so many people right now. If you see the numbers, like I love seeing angel numbers, 555. That's just to get my attention. Like big changes are coming. Um, Knowing that whether we're aware of it or not, we're constantly manifesting, and there are different things that are popping up. And you may be asking for certain things, or you may have had a prayer or an intention or a thought way back when, or even something now, and we're literally clearing out the old, making room for the new. So if it feels like chaos, it feels like disorder, or if you feel like things are making a whole lot of sense, it's letting the dust settle. Kind of look at, and I shared this message earlier, even if it doesn't make sense on where you're being guided, or even if you're being redirected, really following that, trusting the urging of your heart and soul. And if it feels, like you're taking a leap forward somewhere, just, trusting, having faith. If you're, looking to have someone walk the journey with you, not do the work for you, but walk the journey with you, helping you to identify those blind spots, seeing those energetic walls, roadblocks, those things that are standing in your way that you may be missing. Now's the time to start looking at, and, when you need help, and reaching out and knowing that it's okay to ask for help. And there's going to be, again, things coming in where it's going to be a welcome, and then there's going to be a goodbye or see you later. So I don't look at this as, anything negative at all. It's just being open to the winds of change. It's been extremely windy here today. So I look at it, with the elements like wind, it's just blowing away, clearing away. Water purifies, clears away, washes away. So take a look at it from that standpoint. What's going on in your life, where are the changes, what's coming up for you, and um, really being there for yourself, and being there for that part of you that's trying to get your attention, knowing that we all, have our inner child within us that's trying to get our attention, our little girl or little boy inside. So just quick recap: love heals fear, love from your parents, and hello and goodbye. So those are the messages for this weekend. Just something to, think about, some food for thought. If you'd like your own personalized oracle card reading, I offer half-hour readings, 60-minute readings, or if you're looking for a psychic and or medium reading, I offer 30-minute option, 60-minute option, and then 90-minute options for groups. Take a look at my website, ReikiAngelikHands.com. That link is on the description for today's live. Reach out. Let's get you on the schedule. And until then, have an amazing weekend. Thank you.